Here's the scenic view we've all been waiting for, down by the water. And kapow, we are on the trail. We're like 385 feet to go. Pennsylvania, Michigan, Kansas, Indiana, Delaware, and West Virginia, Canada, North Carolina. Signature pose. Oh, bam! Bam, bam, bam! Lonely! Gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! Yes!
Are you ready?
Yo YouTube, what's up? It's Triple P. How you guys doing? I'm out here at the Bedford Reservation, part of the Cleveland Metro Parks, looking for the cache of the week. It's about a half-a-mile hike down the road, and we're gonna go see if we can find it. Here we go. Friends, I don't think I could have picked a better day to be here. It's 71 degrees. There's a very low breeze. We're after the milestone. That's it. Ooh, wow, we are way up there. Let's check this out. Whoa. Maybe we'll get a better view of that as we continue down the trail. If and when we find this cache, it will be milestone 36,000 for me. So that's what we're trying to get as we make our way out towards the container. It is a 3.5 difficulty, 2 terrain, regular size container. And I'm taking the long route. I know there's a shorter route. I know I can park closer, but I want the content. I want the content for you guys. I like to put out long form videos. Sometimes the cache of the weeks are short, sometimes they're a little bit longer. I like to aim for that like 10-minute sweet spot. So I think this one will hit that, given that it's a half a mile one way just to get to where we're going, just to make the search and rescue. I don't know, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this is an ammo box. All right, just like the last video that you guys just watched, we've got the mud boots on and we're all geared up with the water backpack and everything. Here's maybe a little bit of a better view. The water is just rushing down there. I really want a good clear shot, but all the woods and trees and stuff are in the way. We're way up above it. There was a sign at the very beginning that says you're not allowed to go in the viaduct, which is the water down there. There's like a fine and you'll get arrested and all kinds of crazy stuff. I don't think we're going in there. Let's just keep moving and hiking down the trail here as we make our way to this milestone. It's been a long time since I've had a milestone cache on this channel. I think 29,000, the Easter egg basket. I think that was the last one. I'll leave a link in the description if y'all want to go back and watch that. Downhill we go. Continue our march. There are a couple geocaches along the way, so we're grabbing those off camera. But we're hiking for this cache of the week. This is my main target. And this is exactly what I wanted. A long hike, fun hike, some scenery, and a good or decent rating. I think a 3.5 too is good, and it's got a nice size container, regular. So if this ends up being an ammo can, this will be a fantastic choice, because there were so many options I was looking at. I was looking at this humongous hike in Pennsylvania, and it was lonely, but I just said, you know, it's like 2.5 hours one way. I'm not doing that. All right, eventually we're gonna meet up with that water, so that's when I'm hoping to get that scenic view for y'all. We're headed towards the water. Let's do it. Here's the scenic view we've all been waiting for, down by the water. Okay, everybody, we have arrived at a new section. We have crossed the big river. I waded all the way across that river with no boots on, no socks on, and I rolled up my pants as far as I could to then allow me to get as much clearance depth-wise for the water as I could. And now we're on the other side of the river, and I don't know if we're any closer or how we're gonna get to where we need to go, but this is what makes it a milestone. I don't like to stop short. Also, I didn't really want to shortchange you guys, the audience, because I could have just hiked all the way back, parked on the other side, and done the easy hike. So for this video, we're trying to do it as legit as possible. And our next goal is to get on top of this big hill over here and see what we can do to get to the top of the trail. This will be interesting. Let's go. Okay. We have made it up that big hill, and we're about to join the upper trail here to get where we're trying to go to get this milestone hide. Yes, I did that 3 times. Once on the video, once down, once back up. So I guess technically 2 times and 1 time going down. That's why I'm tired. Here's my view right now, and the trail should just be right up the hill here, right in the area of where we need to go. We're just like, I don't know, a couple tenths of miles away. We made it to the top of the ridge. Wow. In Kapow, we are on the trail. We're like 385 feet to go. This has been a humongous adventure because I went the long way for you guys on YouTube to watch this. Yeah, I didn't get the creek crossing, I get that. You're just gonna have to trust that I did it. I have no reason to lie about that. But I am very excited for this cache because we are almost there, 250 feet to go. And we are potentially closing in on an ammo can. I keep saying that because this guy, I think he moved to North Carolina, he likes to hide ammo boxes. So I'm hoping this is exactly what I suspected. 96 to go. It looks like it's maybe down in this valley over here. I'm feeling good even though I did that creek crossing and went up that huge hill 3 times. I'm doing pretty good. All right, we gotta go around the corner here, past this standing stag. Actually, it's 70 feet away. Let's see if it's in there. Nah, it's not in there. Let's go this way. Okay, here we go. Milestone, milestone, where are you? Milestone, milestone, I want you. Milestone, milestone, where could you be? Milestone, milestone, are you an ammo can? See those rocks? I think this is my milestone. I don't think it's an ammo can, but that's okay. Let's go see what this is. This is it. What else would this be here? Bum-ba-dum! It is a Lagamock box. And it says geocache on it. Signature pose with milestone 36,000. We came all this way for this little beauty. It was worth it, friends. It was absolutely worth it. So we've got some threads and tassels, got a poker chip, and then up here is the logbook. We're gonna put our name on that. So even though this was not an ammo can, the adventure absolutely supersedes the ammo can in this instance because it had a long hike, made for a great video. The cache is not missing, which is super important, and it had a unique rating, a 3.5 too. That's, you know, you don't just find those all over the place. You kind of have to look for them, I guess. They're less common than like a 1.5, for example. But they're more common than like 1 4.5, so it's a nice happy balance. All right, let's roll the outro. Thanks for watching. All right, everybody, the awesome river right here that I'm about to cross to get back to my car is right where we are going to wrap up this cache of the week. If you guys are not geocaching with Triple P subscribers, I really hope you'll consider subscribing. We're trying to reach 450 subs. I'll see you guys out on the trail. Have a good one.